everybody, it's Lainey and I'm here with my mom again, and we are going to be reviewing the Divergent movie. We just saw it yesterday. As you might remember, we did do a review for Catching Fire, and I will link the video for that one down below. So what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was great.
Were you confused at any time in the movie?
Almost the entire time.
I personally thought this was going to be a very hard movie to portray in film if you didn't read the book before. And she hasn't read the books. What was the most confusing thing for you to wrap your head around?
They went way too fast explaining the different
factions?
Yeah. It was too much. I kept looking at you throughout the movie saying, okay, what color were they? What color were they in the beginning? It went way too fast. And even now, if you said something other than Dauntless and Candor, I wouldn't know what they were.
They did do a voiceover in the beginning, but I think it was kind of hard maybe to follow. Did you think it was hard, the voiceover in the beginning?
It helped. I felt like that should have been done very quickly and more time should have been spent on explaining, is it Tobias? Because I still don't know. Was he a good guy or did he beat his son? I don't get that.
Marcus, yeah.
Oh, Marcus, sorry.
Yeah. Marcus beat Tobias 4, and that's why he changed his name in Dauntless, because he didn't want anybody to know that he transferred from Abnegation.
Oh. I don't get it. I would have liked to have seen maybe a setup to the war.
Well, we don't know. Going into the book, that's how it all started. It was just, okay, this is how it's going to be.
It also seemed to drag on forever. The time that she was in the training and all of that. It's like I wanted to hurry up and get to, the meat of the story, which I felt like was only in the last quarter of the movie. I felt like the first 3/4 was just about, there was a lot that needed to be explained. Does the mom die in the first book?
Yeah. And the dad died. They both died like right away in the book. So.
I didn't like that.
Why didn't you like it?
Well, number one, I like Ashley Judd. Number two, I felt like it would have been more interesting if we could have heard a little bit more of the backstory about the mom.
They didn't explain very well in the movie that her mom was Dauntless born, and then she transferred into Abnegation when she was 16.
Why would she do that?
I can't remember if it's because she is Divergent as well, and the best way to hide divergence is to go into a faction like Abnegation where you're not going to be found.
Oh. See, and they didn't explain that.
Yeah, they didn't explain that.
I mean, overall, it was a good movie, but then it became a little predictable. You knew she started at the bottom of the rankings and she was going to work her way up. That was foreseeable.
There actually was a lot more things that happened in that training, like the whole training sequence in the book. Like there's a lot of like sabotage and like drama between the characters and people getting their eyes stabbed so they'd have to leave. And I would have liked to see that a little bit more in the movie. I felt like that was why I liked the book so much, because there was so much. The side characters were more developed. Yeah, it ended pretty well from what the book was. It ended with...
I love that last quote, that we're going to ride to the very last stop and then jump.
What'd you think of For, the actor, and how he played this character? The main love interest.
I thought it was James Franco the entire movie.
Yeah. Okay, how old did you think he was supposed to be then? Because James Franco is, in his 30s. Forrest's supposed to be 19.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he went through 2 years before Tristan. If Tristan's like 16, he's like 18, 19.
No. There's no way.
So do you think it was weird that she was 16 and she was like having a relationship with the guy?
No, because I figured she was... I guess I didn't pay attention to the age.
I told you in the beginning, I'm like, they're 16, they're going to go get their aptitude test.
Because he looked like he was 27.
Well, in real life, he's like 29.
I don't know. I felt like he was too soap opera-like. I don't know. I didn't like the casting of him.
I did.
And I hope he's not watching this.
No.
Why did Tris pick Tris?
Because she didn't want to be Beatrice anymore. Beatrice represents her old life.
Oh, Beatrice.
Yeah.
Tris.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I didn't
get that. What do you think of the other characters in...
Oh, the dude with the... The one who went through training with 4.
Yeah.
I liked
Eric.
him. Yeah.
I liked him too.
Yeah.
And like he's supposed to be like way greasier in like the books,
Okay.
like stringy hair and stuff, but I liked who they cast. I really liked him. He's the reason why I decided to finally read the book, is when they casted him as Eric.
Who's the guy from ER?
Mekhi Phifer.
Yeah, I felt like they could have given him a little
I
bit
think
more.
that for the as a big of an actor, sort of as he is, they should have given his character a little bit more lines and a little bit more scenes.
Yeah. I didn't understand that whole little group who obviously controlled everything.
Like there's leaders within each faction, but then abnegation is like the government, because they're selfless and they want to be corrupt and
Okay, that makes sense. Do you think there are more divergents in that faction?
Mm-hmm. I think there's divergence in the faction list, which you see more in this. You'll see more in the second movie too.
Okay, because it would make sense that they would go in, because they're everything, right?
Mm-hmm. They're supposed to go in. If you're a divergent, the way to be safe is to be in a faction where you wouldn't be discovered. So abnegation, you wouldn't be discovered. Probably Amity, you probably wouldn't be discovered.
Alrighty.
What faction do you think you would be in?
I think I'd be an M, whatever that is.
No, you
because
wouldn't.
in the beginning they were wearing green and orange. I like those colors.
Okay.
And secondly, they said they have fun all the time.
Okay, they might have fun.
And I'm all about the fun.
I know you would be Candor. The ones that always tell the truth.
Are they the court system?
Yeah.
But what about the blue? They're the smart ones?
Yeah. I would be an erudite.
Well, oh, okay. I'm pretty smart too.
Yeah, you're smart, but you also tell the truth. You are all about the truth. You will tell it like it is. You would have no problem being a Candor.
But I like to have fun.
You can have fun telling the truth.
I want to have fun picking the crops, because in that
Okay.
scene, they were
Girl,
laughing
you
and they were
can't-
having all kinds of fun putting it inside the
You
baskets.
would last one day doing like manual labor outdoors. Yes.
No.
Yes. I know I couldn't be dauntless.
Oh no.
I can't run.
Yeah.
But they're running all
I
the
don't
damn
like
time.
to lose my breath.
Just imagine the extreme anxiety when the train's coming. You have to get on.
Yeah, forget it.
And I wouldn't be abnegation. Because 1, gray.
We don't look good in gray.
And 2,
You're wearing gray.
I'm wearing dark gray. There's a difference.
There's a difference. And their house was as boring as could be.
Yeah, and like the lights.
Oh, they don't get any spices in their food.
Yeah.
What is
It's because
up
that's like
with
giving
that?
into like you're living more than you need to. It's the bare minimum.
I am the exact opposite of bare minimum. So are you.
Yeah. What do you think would be on your fear landscape?
What's that?
The fear simulator? What would be one of your fears?
Falling.
Falling.
I dream about that all the time. I just can't do it. Falling would probably be one. Another one, spiders, and probably being without makeup.
Okay, well, I think mine would be drowning.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like not being able to like breathe and catch your breath. That's a fear. Needles. That'd be hard to like calm yourself.
Yeah, but all you have to say is this isn't real.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to say that unless you're divergent. The ones who aren't divergent feel like they're actually there.
The ones who aren't divergent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they know that that's them. They feel like they're actually there. Like if you're divergent, you would know it's a simulator.
I think I would be divergent.
Well, technically, we're all divergent.
Huh?
We're all divergent.
What
We
do you
don't
mean?
conform to one. We're all different.
Oh, today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like that it was in Chicago?
I did. I did. I liked the scenes of, we've been to all those places, and that was neat.
Did you like how it was in a futuristic dystopian society? Because that's what the movie was. That it was in a place where you were familiar with, which
Yeah.
because like in Hunger Games it is in North America, but you didn't know that,
Right, yeah.
and you couldn't tell. So did you like that it was in a place where you could
Relate
identify with?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Because then it really makes you think, oh, this could happen. I mean, It very easily could happen.
Okay, well, because people are comparing Katniss and Triss, who do you think is the better heroine?
That's a tough call. Because I think they both are strong women. You know what, though? And I hate when Hollywood does this. They always have the man swooping in to rescue. Like, they're strong women up until the very last second, then suddenly they need the man.
When did she need the man?
To pass her the serum, to go into... And to... He protected her a couple of different times, didn't he?
I mean, yeah, he protected her, but I think she did fairly well. Like, personally, I like Katniss more because I read Katniss first. I know her story
I do
more.
like Katniss because she definitely shunned the whole romance thing. I mean, she used it to her advantage to get those special things coming out of the sky. Like, she would kiss the shorty. What was his name?
Peeta.
Yeah. She'd kiss him because she knows that's what she had to do. She was in control of her sexuality.
Yeah.
And where I think Triss gave into it a little.
Yeah. The one thing I can admire about Triss is that she did start as like a Joe Schmo. She was like nothing.
Yeah.
She was shy, she was shut in, she was reserved. And then throughout the story, she like makes the leap and becomes dauntless and like has to go through that training. So it's like we really got to see her character. Well, Katniss kind of was already born strong.
Yes, yeah. And that, but I think it's that Katniss already recognized her strength, where Triss had the strength, but it was never called upon.
Yeah.
Because she was the first one to jump, so there was always something there.
Yeah.
You know, some kind of strength inside.
She called out when things she didn't think were right with the knife throwing.
Yeah. I gotta go.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all later. Bye.
Bye.